Hello gang, I managed to, sorry my throat is dry, I managed to unlock the World Boss Legend gene and I played a bit, the Dark Phoenix basically. I played a bit and I figure out the tactics and I want to share them with you. So in today's video we're gonna showcase the World Boss Legend Dark Phoenix. All the walkthrough and how I understand the fight is also in the previous day live stream I did yesterday. I was live experiencing it there. I was doing some, voiceover on the start of it, but yeah, it was funny. So, about tactics, I figure out we're gonna go through step by step, and I'm gonna try to do it here live with you and not having a pre-recorded video as I always do, because I want to pause and say and tell you what it's the tactic now what you need to do right now and stuff like that. But before we go through the walkthrough, I want you to make sure that you have subscribed to the channel, yet you have smash the like button, and also tell me down below in the comments how close you are to unlock World Boss Legend Dark Phoenix. I managed to do it right after the patch dropped. I played once, and after 2 daily resets I can do it. So let me know how far you are. I'm gonna use Jean Grey because she dies and revives, and I want the character to be reviving over and over again. And let's start. So in the first phase, the boss is doing some different patterns. They are really easy to avoid. There is pretty much one purple circle that it explodes and you need to avoid, and 4 other purple circles that they're following you and you have to avoid them also. And there is a pattern of an attack like this. She's dropping fires and you need to go in between and not get hit by the meteors. Also, while you're in the first phase, there is a bar. This bar is different from all other World Boss Legends, and in the other World Boss Legend like Mephisto, as soon as you're DPSing the boss, this bar charges. For Gore, there is a separate bar that acts by her own. You can't really do anything. It's about time, but the phase you're also, the bar is charging by itself. You can't do anything. For Ultron, you have to hit him so the bar is not charging. So it's 3 different bars already, and now in Dark Phoenix, it's 4 bars. In this Dark Phoenix, the bar is charging while you get hitted. So as more you get hit, so the faster the bar is charging. When a bar charges, she's going into a danger room phase that you have to do a lot of stuff. So let's go in the start to see one by one the tacts, and I'm gonna try to pause it and see if I can show you, real time what you need to do there. So let's go through that. And we are starting here. Let's swap into Jean basically. And yes, that's the pattern with the meteors you need to avoid. And the purple attack that you want to go out. And the 4 circles, I told you that they are following you. So that's 3 of the tactics you need to do. And see here, the bar she has, you can see this red bar is the bar I'm talking about, that charges if you get damage. And let me show you here. I'm gonna stand still inside this purple attack and see the bar just charged. Let me show you again. Okay, let's take this attack, and yes. No, now the bar is not charged. Oh, it's the purple attacks that charge the bar only, as it seems. And let's hit here a bit. Yes, the bar is charging as soon as I'm getting hitted. As you can see here, yeah, a big chunk of the bar fooled. And the patterns is this 4 I told you. A big purple circle, the wave attack, the normal attacks is doing right now. This is the circle, the big circle I was talking about, and this is a wave she's doing, and this is the one I was explaining like that, the wave here again. And let me go into the next phase. Let's stay inside. Okay, I took some damage. She's controlling my mind now. And yeah, now this is the new stuff. You haven't seen anything like that at the moment in the game. And the point of this thing is you have the blue and the red, and you have a bar here with red and blue. So as more as you are into the red, the bar is going through the red. And as more you are into the blue, the bar is going into the blue. So the point for you is to balance in between, because if the bar goes from the one side or the other side, different effects are happened. The red one is killing you immediately, and the purple one is killing you immediately also, but with different way. So yeah, let me show you here. So you can see the bar now is going through the other side. Now the bar is going through the other side, and in the same time you need to avoid all these fires and stuff. But look at this. The bar now is on the purple. So she decides that she's going to do that, and she kills me immediately. So yeah, the point is on the fight to avoid everything in the first phase. So the more you avoid, the more chance you have to stay into the DPS phase and not get into this phase. If the bar of the boss charges, you go immediately into this phase. So doesn't matter what bar you have on the boss. If you're in 30 bar, 40 bar, 50 bar, the boss, as long as she charges the bar, it goes in this mode. But as long as you're DPSing and you go below the 30 bar, you still go into this phase and you have to go through. And okay, let me show you this situation here. I'm gonna try to over DPS with my Thor, and let's here do that, and let's try to do a lot of damage. And yes, you see, I went into 30 bar. My tier 4 Thor, of course, is destroying here. But yeah, and as long as you're going into this phase, okay, she's keeping doing. Oh, and yeah, now she's doing even more attacks. She's doing one new pattern, the one with the purple cone. And after that, if you're still DPSing and the bar is not charged, she's going into this phase. So let's see here. Yes, this is the last phase after the 10th bar, I think. And it's really hard. It's really hard, to be honest. I kill here cause of the DPS. As you can see here, my Thor is no joke, bro. He is killing here, but because if I stay there, you saw I almost died multiple times. In the last phase, in the 10 last bars, she goes into berseck and doing all these patterns that has nothing to do with the fight. So the fight is in three different phases. The first phase is the phase that you have only 3 patterns to avoid, and also if you charge the bar, you're going into the danger room with the blue and the red one that you have to avoid. Again, full pattern stuff. You need to run, you need to be lucky. I suggest you to go with the support there, lose the support, and continue DPSing with your main DPS, to be honest. But yes, for after the 30 bar, as you see, whatever you have done, whatever damage you have take with your with the bar here doesn't really matter, as you can see, and she stops and she goes into a phase like the middle phase. So there is the first phase that she's doing only 3 patterns. There is a phase that if you charge this bar, you're going into this danger room. And the second phase, the normal second phase, if you do below 30 bars, as you can see, or 30 bars, you're going here. Here it's exactly the same, but there is some extra patterns. So let's figure out some of them. It's pretty much like the start, but she adds up this attack there. And as long as you go below 12 bar, as you can see there, I am like 8 bar, she goes into the last phase. The last phase, you could consider it as the berserk phase or something, because it's really annoying to avoid all this stuff. And let's try to do it here with Sif. So the first one, it's the triangle thing. There is separate triangles that you need to go through one by one, as you can see here. And after, there is a big explosion that you need to go outside. And after, she keeps doing the same pattern she was doing in the start. So it's only for a couple of seconds, and after you have the opportunity. Okay, the bar is full, so she's going, yeah, I let the bar full, so she goes again now into this berserk mode, and you can see the berserk mode is exactly the same as the mode it was in the start. Doesn't really matter if you're gonna be into okay, I F up, I'm going to die here, yeah, I'm going to die. I didn't manage to avoid going into full blue or full red. So that was the fight. Let's wrap it up for you guys. Let's go one more. First phase, 3 patterns. Second phase, after the 30 bar, she's adding some patterns. The point is that if the bar that there is in the middle charges, you're going immediately into this blue and red thing. You have to avoid going full on red or full or blue, or she's immediately killing you. So you want to, when you go into, first of all, you don't want to charge this bar. But if you manage to charge it with the damage taken from the boss, as you can see, I'm charging through that. You need to change into a support character, let's say, and be prepared to swap again to save yourself. After that, after the bar charges and the first phase, there is a second phase that it's pretty much exactly the same, but she adds some patterns, as I told you already, this triangle thing and all this stuff. And after, when you go into, after 12 bars, like here, see doing the mega attack thing with the triangles and the big circle here that you need to go and avoid. On foot, you can't really use skills or something, so you need to be super careful, not get hit from that. It's not one hit KO like it's in the blue-red phase, but still, you can see here, your bar is charging way faster, I think. And yes, I died. She's hard. You can see it's stage 1. I have 25% pierce, and still she's killing me like I'm nothing with my tier 4 Thor with brilliant raids, yeah. So I hope I explained it as better as I could, and let me know if you have any other to ask. Here tips here, it's like that she's destroying your mind and stuff like that. I don't feel like there is any secret that you need to consider. She's universal, so whatever you use, she's gonna take damage. Yes, there is no restriction on the supports you need to use. Everything cool. Feels a really nice fight. I'm so excited farming this. I'm gonna start from tomorrow reset probably. And yes, Dark Phoenix is here to be one of the worst challenges, the most difficult challenge, because you saw there, even if you go through the blue and red, there is the berserk phase after 12 bar. There is a lot of stuff you need to be careful and to avoid, of course. In the start, when I played first time, if you go back into the live stream, I was like, what's going on? What I need to do? And I was running like a chicken without a head, yeah. So that was it. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to smash the like button. Be sure that you are subscribed, and also you could join and help the channel grow even more, like Manas Dulani, the last member of the channel, shout out to him, did last live stream, I think. Yeah, that was it. Bye bye to everyone. Kisses in your face.